What's up, Taurus? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a bonus reading for the full moon coming up on August 30th. It's a super blue moon. It's a very rare moon. It's a blue moon, which makes it rare, which means it happens every 2.7 years, and it's when you have 2 full moons in a single month, which is pretty rare. Also, it's going to be conjunct Saturn, and the moon is also a super moon because it will be 14% bigger in the sky because it is in perigee, which is basically as close as it can get to the Earth in its elliptical orbit. It'll be 14% bigger in the sky because it's close to Earth as it can get. Saturn will also be as close to Earth as he can get while conjuncting the moon. And he is a very challenging planet, and we will feel it. As far as what house this would be for you, it would be your 10th house if you are a Taurus ascendant, which means it would have something to do with work. It would be affecting your work, like your actual job. But that's only if you're a Taurus ascendant, not just any Taurus. We're all going to feel the effects of Saturn touching the moon, which means our inner world will be tested, our resolve will be tested, our beliefs will be tested, our thoughts will be tested, our faith, our emotions will be tested. And we're going to see if our resolve is there. And it's also opposite the sun, so we're going to have to figure out how to balance that out and still be able to express yourself to the world in a meaningful and, positive way, which isn't always easy with Saturn, okay? So it's going to be some tough energies. We're all going to be dealing with it, and we're going to kind of see leading up what this has to do for Taurus. It's just a little bonus mini reading. I will do a full moon reading next week. The full layout, it'll be 20 minutes plus. Okay. King of Pentacles could be you. You have the Chariot here. It could be something with a vehicle. It could just be victory in and of itself. And it looks like the Hermit. So it could be like wisdom, guidance, want to stay home. This energy will make you want to stay home, I can tell you that. And we're all going to feel it. You'll probably feel it up to a week before and probably up to a week after because Saturn's really powerful and the moon does affect us. But the conjunction itself will only be probably for a couple of days. So it shouldn't be too bad. If you are a Taurus ascendant and you're watching this, like I said, it'll be your 10th house. So look for it to be affecting specifically your job. So it'll be challenges kind of at work. And if you're a mechanic, there's a vehicle here. So you have 2 chariots basically because the King of Pentacles in this deck is the Prince of the Chariot of Earth, and it shows a chariot in the sort of a chariot anyway. Ooh, right there, that card. Okay, the answers you need are coming. Okay. Full moon in Gemini. So if you're looking for some kind of answers, if you feel like the energy is already challenging for you, you're getting answers coming. Looks like you may be going inside to get the answers, whatever the questions that you're asking, because we have the Hermit here, which is the Magus in this deck, the Magus of the Voice of Light. You have the Chariot, which is the Lord of Triumph. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which definitely could be you. And it could be an earth sign that you're with in your life. And that's the Prince of the Chariot of Earth. There are 2 chariots. This will almost certainly have to do with a vehicle. And with Saturn energy, they may be like, hey, your vehicle's about to break down or something like that. That's just what Saturn does, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. It could be something like that. It could be that's a project you're working on. You're building a vehicle or something like that, or you're traveling. It definitely has something to do with travel, for sure. Looks like your inner world's going to be tested a bit because, or whatever these answers are that you're seeking. As far as if you do get into a challenging situation that does involve a vehicle or anything like that, the answer will come from inside, right? So it's like you'll have the wisdom to deal with the situation. And this, this card is represented by Mercury and Virgo. Of course, the Chariot is, of course, Cancer all day, specifically the Sun in Cancer. And the King of Pentacles, the closest on this would be Taurus for sure because you have a bull in it. And it also has, the 3 signs it has on the side there are the symbol for Aries and then 2 symbols for Taurus. So if somebody, you may know that's an Aries, it has Taurus, Taurus, or you may be a Aries, Taurus, Taurus. Something like that. Some kind of mixture, a cusp of Aries and Taurus in your life. You may have a cusp, Aries and Taurus. But it says the answers you need are coming. It looks like it may be around a vehicle or around some kind of race or around some kind of forward movement or some kind of travel, like you're trying to go somewhere or move even. Maybe you're trying to move and you're trying to figure out certain answers in that, whether how you're going to move, whether you're going to hire a moving company, whether you're going to rent a U-Haul, these types of things. Could be something like that. But it's saying that the answers are inside. says the answers are coming, and they're just going to kind of come out of nowhere. It looks like, or they're going to come from kind of divine, some kind of divine spark in you. Either that, or you're really going to want to. The energy is trying to make you go outside and be around others, with these chariots, and like how you're feeling is the opposite. It's like, I don't want to be doing that. I want to just kind of be chilling at home. But yeah, these are going to be some challenging energies with Saturn coming up. This is just the preliminary reading up to the main full moon reading coming up. But this is like I said, a super blue moon, which is a blue moon in of itself is rare, once every 2.7 years. But with it being, it's in perigee, you got apogee and perigee. So perigee is when it's as close as it can be to the Earth, and that's what the moon is, right, for this super moon. And Saturn's also going to be as close as he can get to the Earth. So we're really going to feel him. And there he's going to be opposite the sun. So basically the Earth's going to be right in between the sun and Saturn. It's basically God and the devil, essentially. So our faith's going to be tested. The good and the badness is going to be tested. We're going to have to balance it out. Okay, and there's going to be situations that bring up that whatever that we consider evil in ourselves. We all have good and bad. I don't care what anybody says. But if it's just anger or whatever, so it's going to be tested. For you, it looks like it's something to do with travel or a vehicle or moving. But it's saying that the answers that you need are coming. So if you are having any kind of challenging situation, the answers are coming. And it's going to seem just kind of like they come out of nowhere. They present themselves to you. But anyway, Taurus, that's all I have. This is just a mini bonus reading. I'll do the main reading soon. Please consider liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Thank you.